All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us here at the 2024 MWFL Fantasy Draft. And yes, boo as you want, we will have the actual commissioner throughout our presentation. We won't get any audio from him, but he will be there. There he is. Thank you, Commissioner. He is discussing right now, addressing to the crowd, letting them know that the Draft Lotto show has begun. Yes, so what it is you have a system based on how many balls, based on wins, losses. These are the teams. Before we get to that, let's give last year's champion some props. Jacob went 11-3, tied for the best record, made the playoffs. He went 2-1 against his all-time rival, Brian, including a playoff victory. And he did the very rare accomplishment of beating every team in 1 year. Only been done a handful of times in league history on his way to his first ever championship. And as you see, third time's the charm, just like Matt and Brian. They all won on their third trip to the UC final. And here we go. He's already saying right now, let's get prepared. We're going to go right now as the best chances at the top pick. We have EJ coming in 26%, Eli 20%. Those two are heavily favored anytime you get 20%. Now Eric 19, just a tad behind them. 13% for Mario, Nick at 8%, and Dino, the hardest out of the non-playoff teams, at 4%. Those are the odds based on how many balls you pick, and there are a total of 68 balls this year in the Draft Lotto. It varies here and there, but those are the best chances at getting the top pick. All playoff teams, other than Jacob, of course, who won the championship, only have one ball. 1 out of 68 is a 1.4 chance of acquiring the top pick. Now, we have had people with a 1.4 get in the top 6, but we've only had it, I want to say 2 out of 15 years. I know one for sure. Steve did it one time. Here we go. He's addressing. I think it's beginning. As we did the Draft Lotto balls, we'll find out. Here it is. The pick is in. Let's go to pick 11, and that is Steve. Yes, Steve is a playoff team. He had just one ball. So right now we see everything's going as prepared. Jacob, 12th, the champ. Steve coming in at 11. 11 through 7 should be, man, this is moving fast. 11 through 7 should be the playoff teams. It's always more exciting when someone gets in. Here we go. The pick is in. And it's Christian, the only and still only Triple Crown winner in league history, where he won all 3 major trophies in one season. That being season 1. Christian comes in with the 10th pick. Usually I always say, hey, top 10. Remember, this is a snake draft, so sometimes it's good. It's good to be towards the back. The pick is in. Brian, I know that makes Jacob happy. He did not want Brian sneaking in and getting a top lotto pick. But Brian comes in at number 9. Brian not just winning the championship a couple seasons back. So he's like, hey, give me the pick. I don't know why the people still have a problem with the commissioner. He's doing us a favor, guys. The pick is in. Let's get to it. Oh, do you hear that? The commissioner's telling us there has been a Draft Lotto team who's fallen out, and that is Nick. Yes, the crowd is not happy. Nick was a Draft Lotto team. He fell out, which means a team that made the playoffs is in the top 6. Will they get the first pick? No idea. As we see right there, EJ and Eli are looking even better with both in 20%, as now Nick has been removed from that, and we have a couple other 1%. So let's get to the next pick, coming in at number 7. Thank you very much, Mr. Commissioner. And that is Danny. He lost in the championship this last season, won his 3rd regular season title and his 2nd President's Trophy last season. So he's had some really good seasons, especially back-to-back again. Danny comes in with the 7th pick, and I got to talk to him personally. He said he will take that because that is 7-6 back and forth, right? Good spot to be in. The pick is in. Mario coming in number 6. Mario. Now, from this point on, 6 on, that's all, other than one team that snuck in, that's all Draft Lotto teams. Mario should be there. He did fall back a little. Like we see right there, Mario, he had 13%. He had more balls, so he got in better than Nick, but now we know Dino has snuck in. Dino is ahead of Mario. That helps him. But we know one playoff team is actually in right now. Let's go to the commission. Is it going to be that playoff team? Is it going to be Dino? Is it going to be Eric? The pick is in. This is pretty exciting. EJ! Oh my gosh, EJ comes in at number 5. He was heavily favored to get the top overall pick. Not only did he fall out of the top 3, which is usually the most coveted, he fell all the way to number 5. So he's kind of like Mario and myself, Danny's team, all stuck somewhere in the middle. But that is a huge developing story as Nick fell out and EJ now comes in at 5. We still got that team. Does anyone know who it is? Do your research. All playoff teams. 1% chance, and this guy's still in the top 4. So, pretty exciting. Coming in number 4 is Dino Dan. Still looking for his first championship. He's had regular season trophies. He's had Commissioner of the Year, the GM of the Year trophies. He just has not got the eluded. Now it's the Matt Rothern Memorial Trophy. Something new. So Dino's 4. So we got a playoff team and 2. The pick is in. Oh my gosh. Is this the playoff team? Eric comes in at number 3. Congratulations, Eric. You always want a top 3. Eric just came off winning the regular season title a couple seasons ago. We'll see if he can rebound and get back to that. But now, this is it. We have a playoff team. Austin possibly getting 201 and Elijah. Elijah just got the first pick not even too long ago. Could have been last year. That's it. He's discussing right now who is the number 2 pick. Oh, man, the drama builds. We know it could be Eli. He had a 20% chance or 1.4 for Austin. I cannot wait to see as the commissioner was addressing the crowd, mentioning it. Here it is. This is it. Let's get to this pick. Whoever comes in at second, we know who the first pick will be. Elijah comes in at 2. I cannot believe it. The crowd reaction tells us this is probably, on paper, I know the second time ever. Could be third. We'd have to do our research on that. Ever a playoff team has acquired the top pick in the draft. How exciting. Regardless, he's one of the only guys. There he is. There comes Austin right now to accept the first overall pick. Congratulations, Austin. Like I said, so rare. Austin was actually there on site to collect this top pick. And Austin, one of the few guys to ever win 2 trophies in a quick amount of time as well. So, congratulations, Austin, Elijah, and Eric on getting the top 3 picks. EJ and Nick, they did fall. EJ still gets a draft lotto pick, but Nick falling back drastically. So, man, this was exciting. Great revelation. We got the draft coming up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Commissioner. Look forward to seeing everybody here that can make it. Give out trophies, and we will have picks and hopefully some good food and a lot of good laughs. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to leave a like and comment. Thanks, guys.